The South China Sea has become a flashpoint for geopolitical tensions in recent years, with China asserting its power through aggressive acts and territorial claims. One major source of concern is the Philippines, a close friend of the U.S. that has been under increasing pressure from China over territorial disputes in the region. Historical significance of Subic Bay. Subic Bay, located on the west coast of Luzon in the Philippines, has a rich history as a strategic naval port. Its origins can be traced back to the late 19th century, when Spanish colonial rulers established it. However, its strategic importance grew after the Philippines fell under American control following the Spanish-American War. This transition signaled the base's transformation as a critical component of American naval operations in the Pacific. Subic Bay has played an important role in many military battles over the years, most notably World War II and the Vietnam War. It functioned as an important supply hub and maintenance station for U.S. forces, supporting naval operations in the area. The base's strategic position and well-developed infrastructure made it vital to American military strategy in Southeast Asia. During World War II, Subic Bay was critical to supplying the U.S. Pacific Fleet. The facility supplied critical repair and resupply services, allowing the fleet to maintain operational readiness in the face of Japanese aggression. The facilities in Subic Bay were also used to aid in the liberation of the Philippines from Japanese rule, highlighting their importance in regional history. The Vietnam War highlighted Subic Bay's importance as a crucial American military asset. The base operated as a significant logistics center for U.S. forces in Vietnam, facilitating soldier deployments, equipment transfers, and maintenance activities. Its strategic location enabled swift and effective support for U.S. operations in the region, making it an important part of American military policy in Southeast Asia. Closure and reopening of Subic Bay Naval Base. The year 1992 marked an important turning point for Subic Bay Naval Base, when the U.S. military removed its presence following the eruption of Mount Pinatubo and the expiration of the U.S.-Philippines Military Bases Agreement. This withdrawal marked the end of an era, concluding a chapter in the base's long and glorious past. For nearly a century, Subic Bay was an important American naval facility, acting as a major center for U.S. military operations in the Pacific. However, the eruption of Mount Pinatubo in 1991, which caused massive devastation and loss of life in the region, combined with the expiration of the Military Bases Agreement, prompted the United States soldiers to leave Subic Bay. The shutdown of the Subic Bay Naval Base had far-reaching economic and strategic consequences for the region. The base had been a major source of employment and economic activity in the neighboring areas, and its closure resulted in thousands of job losses and failing companies. However, as tensions in the South China Sea have risen in recent years, the Philippines has been increasingly concerned about its ability to protect its territorial seas from Chinese incursions. The Philippines, a close friend of the United States, has increasingly looked to the U.S. for assistance in building its defense capabilities. In response to these concerns, the U.S. military has chosen to reactivate the Subic Bay base as part of its efforts to increase its presence in the region. The decision to restore Subic Bay Naval Base highlights the Philippines' strategic relevance in U.S. military strategy, while also highlighting the mounting concerns posed by China's assertive moves in the region. The reactivation of Subic Bay Naval Base is projected to have an important effect on regional security dynamics. It is likely to strengthen the Philippines' ability to protect its territorial waters from Chinese aggression, while also increasing the U.S. military's ability to project force in the region. However, it is likely to heighten tensions between the United States and China, potentially raising the likelihood of an attack in the region. Overall, the closure and reopening of Subic Bay Naval Base highlight the Asia-Pacific region's complex and shifting geopolitical dynamics. The base's death illustrates its long-term strategic value and emphasizes its role as a critical component of U.S. military strategy in the region. Strategic significance of Subic Bay. The rebuilding of the Subic Bay base underlines the Philippines' essential role in U.S. military policy. Subic Bay, located at the gateway to the South China Sea, has strategic advantages such as access to critical shipping lanes and a vantage position for observing Chinese military operations. Its location is enhanced by its proximity to other vital U.S. military sites, such as Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, which allows for rapid deployment of soldiers and resources during times of crisis. Subic Bay's strategic importance stems from its potential to act as a forward operating station for U.S. forces, allowing a more agile and responsive military presence in the region. Its facilities may support a wide range of activities, including naval patrols, air surveillance, and logistical support, thereby increasing the U.S. military's ability to protect its interests in the Asia-Pacific area. In addition, Subic Bay's repair is a strategic response to rising tensions in the South China Sea. China's forceful moves in the region, such as the creation of artificial islands and the militarization of disputed regions, have caused worry among us allies, particularly the Philippines. By restarting the Subic Bay base, the United States hopes to demonstrate its commitment to the Philippines' defense and discourage any Chinese aggression. Regional ramifications of Subic Bay's revival. The reopening of Subic Bay's base is expected to resonate throughout the regional security landscape. First and foremost, it promises to strengthen the Philippines' ability to protect its territorial seas against Chinese incursion, a critical worry in light of rising tensions in the South China Sea. By establishing a strategic military presence in Subic Bay, the Philippines gains improved surveillance capabilities and defense infrastructure, allowing it to exercise sovereignty in claimed marine regions. Simultaneously, the recovery of Subic Bay expands the U.S. military's footprint in the region, increasing its ability to project power and exercise control. This increased presence not only serves as a tangible symbol of America's commitment to regional stability, but it also provides a strategic platform for quick and decisive responses to rising security concerns. Subic Bay's proximity to critical shipping lanes, as well as its strategic nexus with other U.S. military locations such as Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, form a powerful network for organizing synchronized defense operations and helping rapid troop movements. Despite these strategic achievements, the return of Subic Bay's base indicates an improvement in relations between the U.S. and China. As the two countries compete for dominance in the Asia-Pacific, the reconstruction of Subic Bay demonstrates America's determination to offset China's growing influence. However, as both countries navigate the sensitive terrain of strategic competition, this forceful posturing risks raising tensions and heightening the threat of a military conflict. In essence, the recovery of Subic Bay's base creates a complicated web of regional repercussions. While it strengthens the Philippines' defense capabilities and increases U.S. military might in the region, it also highlights the unstable nature of geopolitical processes in the Asia-Pacific. As stakeholders navigate this complex landscape, the resurrection of Subic Bay's base emerges as a watershed moment, packed with both promise and danger for regional security. The decision to restart the base in Subic Bay is a significant development in the ongoing geopolitical tensions in the South China Sea. It highlights the Philippines' growing strategic importance in U.S. military planning and the difficulties posed by China's assertive moves in the region. The return of the facility is anticipated to have significant consequences for regional security dynamics, as well as increasing tensions between the United States and China in the region. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this.